going to perform some surgeries. So get comfortable. Make sure that you have some support that your body can access. And at your readiness, if you want to let your eyes begin to close as we turn inward. And as we're beginning to settle into this spiritual surgery that we are about to perform, this magical medicine that we know how to offer ourselves, that gets amplified in its effects in community, in connection. I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose. In preparation, exhale through the mouth with a sense of readiness. Inhale through the nose. In preparation, exhale through the mouth with a sense of readiness. One more time, inhale through the nose. In preparation, exhale through the mouth with a sense of readiness. As we tend to our wounds and make space for learning. Make space for an awakened awareness of learning. And as we are paying attention to that gentle breath that allows us to feel prepared and ready and in flow with our bodies, I want you to start to locate the part of yourself that is carrying a pattern of pain. It's the part of the self that sometimes feels like it gets us in the way of learning. But it's actually the part of ourselves that is our deepest teacher. Maybe we don't need to put words to this pattern in this moment. Maybe we can access the feeling of this pattern. Maybe we can access the part or parts of the body that this pattern affects. And I want you to put hands, either metaphorically or literally, whatever you're called to in this moment, but put hands to that pain point. And I want you to tell it that you are here and you are able to attend to your pain. I am here. I am able to attend to my pain. I want you to tell that pain point that you are able to really hold and feel and investigate what it's needing. Not in an attempt to make it disappear, but in an attempt to relate more deeply to this part of yourself that is your biggest teacher. And as we are breathing and sitting with this part of ourselves that often can feel quite difficult to sit with. I want you to be very tender with this part of yourself and let it know that you are here with a childlike beginner's mind. Bringing magic and wonder into this part that could feel so overwhelming at times. This part that makes us feel like it's getting in the way of our capacity to progress. And as we are here in deep connection with this part of ourselves, before we pick up our magical spiritual tools, first and foremost, we infuse the whole area with love. And in order to infuse that area with love, we breathe in and out. Breathing love in and allowing that part of ourselves to expand on the out breath, giving it space to exist. That's love. Giving these parts space to exist. Stay with that loving breath. Feel the inhale and the exhale, supportively giving this part of you space, giving this part of you a sense of honor. Today, we will be performing a surgery in honor, in loving honor of some of our deepest wounds, in respect, in seeing their power. Because these parts of us are very powerful. And as we breathe love in and let these parts expand in this safe container, in this beautiful dome that we have constructed around us, in this safe infinity container, begin to locate the tools that you're bringing into this procedure today. And as we have one hand on one of our tools, in your mind, keep one hand on that pain point. Reminding it that you are in service, in loving service of this part of you. And I want you to give yourself some time to play with the tools that you brought into this procedure today. Maybe we're sprinkling some fairy dust, opening up the magic, opening up to the higher realms. Maybe the sunshine is shining down on that diamond-tipped pen that has the capacity to be as precise as a scalpel. Cutting out what's no longer needed, but leaving the wisdom behind. Maybe some sweetness needs to be called in to remind the body that it is safe. I could hear the sounds of the lasers. Offering a different realm of precision as the vibration jostles what needs to be jostled into more flexibility for deeper release. Maybe the frequency of the color of the light, it's infused with this pain part. And like two different colors coming together, a new color is born. And that part magically changes its shape and quality. May we all bring in the consciousness of the mushrooms, here to remind us that we are the medicine. And through this investigation, through this allowance of these parts of us to exist, the lessons that they are here to offer us begin to unfold with maybe a little less pain. Let's all remember the playful qualities of our childlike minds that are always here with us. Allowing for mistakes in the surgery to be fixed. Because we're playing with magic after all. And those mistakes offer us yet another lesson of learning. And suddenly in this exploration, we are back in conscious awareness of our ever-present process of learning. Stay with your tools. Stay with that pain body and ask it, what more are you needing in this moment? What can my tools offer my pain? Stay with your process. Breathe with your process. Know that whatever is needed is possible in this realm of infinite possibility. Stay with your magic. In this container of safety. See if new connections are being called forward. Is the body seeking new connections? Is it seeking more love? Is there a part that's seeking to be released? Is there a part that is seeking that supportive mesh, catching what's not needed and allowing what is? Is there a part that's seeking more openness? Is there a tube that is needing a little more openness, more ease of flow? And if the surgery feels complete when you ask this question, and the body says, we've accomplished what's needed, then allow yourself to really settle into this new body that you have created. Give yourself time to feel the work that you have accomplished. And once again, allow loving hands to add comfort to this new body. Allow loving breath to give comfort to this new body. Allow yourself to really settle in to your new body. Feel what it feels like to be in a body that knows how to attend to its pain. Knows how to access the realms of magic, pulling in possibility from this infinite flame. Allow yourself to ready yourself to take in a deeper breath. When you're ready, allow that breath to be slow. And smooth. Start to feel into the depths of the lungs as your breath becomes deeper. Let the exhale be long and gentle. And if we're in a place where the breath doesn't feel long and gentle, just notice the quality of your breath. Stay with it. And at your readiness, as the breath is starting to feel more awake, start to notice the chest really moving up and down. And maybe allow the chest moving up and down to turn into the rolling up and around of the shoulders. Start to let those shoulders rotate. Start small. And gradually let those shoulders get bigger. Up and back and around. And maybe that allows your arms to feel their need to expand wide. Let your chest, your heart shine up to the sky with your arms wide and your hands stretched, your fingers stretched. Breathe in here. And let your arms float up, meet at the top, hands touching. Exhale, the palms together down in front of the heart. Let your chin bow towards your chest. Pause in honor of your magic. Return to the echo of that body post-surgery. Bodies post-surgery need tender love and care. As we gradually allow their newness to expand. And at your readiness, begin to let the eyes start to open, taking in a little bit of light at a time. Maybe looking down and seeing the hands in prayer at the heart. Smile at your hands. They just performed surgery. And at your readiness, let them drop. Find your lap. Lift your gaze. And join back in.